I booked a solo Airbnb in rural Oregon. Cute little cottage behind the host's house. First night was fine. Woke up at 2 a.m, glanced outside, saw a silhouette standing completely still in the main house window, just staring toward my cottage. Told myself it was nothing. Morning came, walked to my car and stopped cold. A wooden stool sat right under my cottage window, fresh shoe prints in the mud beneath it. I left without a word. My partner and I booked a private room Airbnb in Austin, Texas, while visiting his family. Host had glowing reviews. Third night, my partner pointed at the smoke detector above our bed. Standard green blinking light, but next to it a small red light, completely steady, never blinking. The casing looked thicker than normal. I took it off the wall and looked closely. I won't say exactly what I found, but we left without telling the host. The listing was gone from Airbnb the next day. I booked a gorgeous Airbnb in Scottsdale for a work conference. First night around midnight, I heard the front door handle slowly turn. Not knock, turn. Like someone testing if it was locked. It stopped. 20 seconds later, it turned again. I called Airbnb support shaking. In the morning, I told the host. He went quiet, then said, "That's probably just my brother. He forgets which unit is his brother." At midnight, trying my door handle. I checked out immediately. Rented a historic home in Savannah for a long weekend. Beautiful place. Everything perfect until the second night when I found a small hole in the wall behind the bathroom mirror. Clean edges, not accidental. Perfectly positioned at eye level. I put a towel over it, didn't sleep, and left before sunrise. Reported it to Airbnb with photos. The listing was removed 3 days later. Never stayed in a private room rental again. Solo trip. I rented a studio in Portland for 5 nights. Day 3, I noticed my toiletry bag had been moved. Slightly, but I knew exactly where I left it. Door was locked, windows shut. I searched the entire apartment and found a second door hidden behind a tall bookshelf in the bedroom. It had a key lock on the other side. The host had a key to that door. I was packed and gone within the hour. Never contacted the host, just left. I booked a room in a shared house in New Orleans during Mardi Gras. Third night, I woke up at 4 a.m. to whispering right outside my bedroom door. 2 voices, low and close. Then I heard my name, my actual first name. I had never introduced myself to anyone in that house. I pushed the dresser against the door and sat in the corner until sunrise. I never went back for my belongings. To this day, I have no idea how they knew my name. I booked a private room Airbnb in Memphis for a concert weekend. Host was friendly, room was clean. Second night, I woke up to my phone flashlight being on. I never turned it on. It was sitting face up on the nightstand, pointed at the ceiling. I checked my door, unlocked. I was certain I had locked it before bed. I always do. I sat up the rest of the night with my back against the headboard, packed before sunrise, and drove 4 hours home without stopping once. I rented an entire apartment in Charlotte for a work trip. Clean, modern, great location. Third night, I noticed the kitchen chair had been moved to face the bedroom door. I had not touched it. Nothing was stolen, nothing missing. Just that chair, repositioned, facing my room. I checked every inch of that apartment for another entrance. Found a window in the laundry room that didn't lock properly from the inside. I slept in my car that night and filed a report in the morning. Solo Airbnb in San Antonio. Entire unit, 5-star reviews. Everything fine until night 3 when I found a note slipped under my bedroom door. Handwritten, it said simply, "I can hear you." No name, no explanation. I was completely alone in that unit. The host lived next door in the adjoining property. I called the police, who came and spoke to the host. He claimed he knew nothing about it. I never found out who wrote it. I still think about it every time I travel alone.